The Bible says, after Jesus said, I've got to be in my father's house, Joseph, Jesus' father, became angry. Because the Bible says, see what happened. Verse 51, look at it now. But the mother treasured all things in her heart. But we are talking about father and mother. So the Bible says only the mother treasured. It means when the boy said, you are not my father, the father was angry. Because from day one, Joseph knows Jesus is not the son. Because Mary was pregnant without Joseph sleeping with her. So for a long time, Joseph said, I knew you are not my son. He said, do you know that after this verse, we don't see Joseph again in the Bible? After this verse, Joseph doesn't appear anywhere in the Bible again. Because he's saying, you think if I'm not the father, I've got to be out of your life. When Jesus was dying, Joseph was nowhere to be found. It was Mary standing there. Joseph was nowhere to be found. So this is it. When God begins to elevate you, some people cannot handle your greatness. Some of you, the day your biggest testimony came, your friends stopped calling you. And you ask yourself, just some of us, we beat ourselves so down that when somebody stopped calling us, we become so frustrated. Listen, you to delay their numbers. Right. And the sad thing about life is, after they don't pick your calls, you test them and it will tick. Sometimes it will tick blue and they will read. And they say ignore. That's the most painful one. And after it tick blue and they ignore. Next one it will take one. It means what the block. You see somebody so down. But let me tell you, after Joseph left, after Joseph left, Jesus didn't care. He went about his father's business. One of the greatest revenge you can ever get in life is when after people leave you and you are still making it well. After they move away from you, they see you shining. After the guy who bought you the car took the car away from you and saw you with a Range Rover, then they know. And hear me? When it happens like that, that's when they begin to put stories on you. Because he bought you a Corolla and he took it away from you. Saw you driving a Range Rover. He would go about telling everybody, well, prostitute. Asawo, prostitute. Because they thought that after the Corolla, you're supposed to go to Mercedes Benz. Mercedes. But they don't know that God took you to the next dimension. Sometimes, if something doesn't come out of your life, you can never get to where you are going.